Welcome to another edition of Yacht Life Chronicles, where we are better together than separated. Thank you guys for tuning in to this Christmas edition. And we couldn't leave this. We couldn't go without this Christmas, going into the new year without talking to one of the biggest artists in Saginaw. He's had a lot of success this year, a lot of accomplishments. At the end of the year, life is about results. Life is about accomplishments. And on your journey, life show you things.
Definitely.
And on your journey this year, man, like in the music and entertainment, like what is one of the most meaningful things that the journey that showed you this year in 23?
You never know where it's gonna come from.
Mm-hmm.
You never know when it's gonna come either.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And the shit ain't as serious as everybody think.
Mm-hmm.
Like life, man. Life, you can take your time, man. I think if people slow down and take their time, man, they'll live a better life.
And I see a lot of people how they follow the latest trend. People jump on the track that's moving this way because this will all the glory, the shine, the rainbow. They think everything is this way, and then you will get manipulated and influenced to moving in the same direction. Exactly. And not saying to yourself, why is they going this way?
Exactly.
What is everybody chasing?
Exactly.
And then you look up and it's something that they chasing in vain. And the people that's sitting over here standing, not moving, not doing nothing, is the one that come out the winner and come out on top. Because everybody else is chasing manipulation, chasing a lot of deceivery, a lot of trickery, and just chasing the latest trends.
And then people just thinking they sitting and
Right.
not doing nothing. Really, they just out of sight and out of mind.
Mm-hmm.
They on their ground.
Right.
They just not letting you see it.
Right.
See, because when you easily accessible, you take away from your value. So if I can see you every day, nigga, I see y'all every day.
Right.
Okay, nigga, that's y'all. Okay. But if I see y'all every 3-4 days, every 1-2 months, every 2 or 3 years, when I see y'all, I'm like, hey, y'all. It's like a celebration. Yo, what's up, nigga? I ain't seen you. Come here, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But if I see you every day, I ain't even speaking to you. It's
more like, partying and less work. We be in each other's face too much.
Too much, right?
Without grinding together.
And they call that, you increase the value of your presence with absence. Too much circulation make the price go down.
Facts.
And I heard Wallow one time, and he say he don't frequent everybody's podcasts, and he don't go a lot of places everybody else go.
Right.
Because when he come out, he getting paid for his face being out there.
Right.
Because he done built the value of his face up with absence.
Definitely.
By staying absent. And I know a lot of people think that, I got to get here and I got to get here, and it's just a big party with you and your bankroll. But at the end of the day, sometimes you have to, or, go to different places that everybody is not doing, experience different things. You don't always have to be a part of the crowd.
That's it right there, what you just said. You hit the nail on the head. You got to go on your own time, your own speed.
Mm-hmm.
That's why motherfuckers be losing.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to keep up with the Joneses. You're trying to keep up with your bro. Your bro just made 10 bands. It's okay, man. Everybody else, W ain't your L, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't your L, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Be happy for the motherfucker. And just go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let him go. You ain't got to be a part of it. You ain't got to drink none of the liquor. You ain't got to wear none of the jewelry. You ain't got to smoke none of the weed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy for you, bro. Congratulations. Go on.
Mm-hmm.
So, mind your fucking business. It said in the Bible, man, mind your damn business, man. It don't say mind your damn business, but say mind your business. Man, you're supposed to mind your business, man.
Mm-hmm. And, it's, things, we got so many trendy things, man, that people just attach themselves to.
Definitely.
And, you can be jumping on this trendy train and riding right off a track.
Definitely.
And then you got people that'll watch you. Ride yourself. They know who the driver. They driving people off the track and into a hole.
Yeah.
So going into the new year, that's one of the things that we have to stop, and that's one of the things we have to limit. That's why it's so important for us to share wisdom with each other, to share knowledge. I know a lot of people expect us to know things. A lot of people expect us to, be knowledgeable of certain things. And with this life thing, you can only take it day by day. It's a process, and you can't cloud your mind to the point where you get no education, no life skills, no learning, no nothing in there.
Right.
You got to be walking around learning each and every opportunity that you can, because this learning skill is some way going to be applied throughout your life, right, in your journey. Yeah. And I know, man, you had a great journey this year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You had a signing.
I'm still on this mission.
Yeah. And then I know it's a lot more to be written to his book. Mm-hmm. Can you talk a little bit about the signing and some of the details of the contract, man? So for the next person that's coming up in the hip hop world that's signed a contract, what should they be aware of? What should they look out for? What should they do and what should they not do?
First thing first, you gotta have a lawyer. You gotta have a motherfucker look at that shit. If you ain't got a lawyer, you gotta have a motherfucker with intellect to check that shit out, read the fine print. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta ask questions. Before I signed my deal, I told the label owner to read it again in front of me. He did that. That gave me more respect for that guy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Some people just like, sign your life away. Mm-hmm. Cause me hearing all these words and me being intellectual, I'm like, damn, hope I ain't signing my life off, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So then I had to, okay, boom. Okay, we'll do it like this. We'll do a business deal. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Or let's be partners. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then that's another thing I liked about them too, because they gave me that option first. Like they weren't trying to Debo or you need me or nothing. Like they was interested in me. I didn't know these people. Mm-hmm. Never knew these people. Never heard of them, nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy OJ and Juice. One day, OJ, one of my best friends, one of my closest friends, called my brother, Free OJ. He called me from the joint and shit. He like, hey bro, man, learn them, you listen to your shit, bro. They fuck with it, this and that, bro. Yo, I got a link. I'm gonna link you with me, I ain't thinking about that shit. His sister called me like, bro, Bizarre girl say, can you remember, bro, you should fuck with him. She telling me all the reasons why I should, and boom, all right, boom, I call it in. What you doing? This and that. It's Max. I'm calling you. He say, when can you get in the studio? I say, shit, ASAP. You can come to Detroit for sure. I come down there, get in that bitch. I got that motherfucking tiger in me. There's just something in me, so I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was already groomed for this shit. The life that I lived already groomed me for this shit, so I went there, did my thing, boom, they fucking with me, boom. And then just from off the strength of that, my dog Berserk took me over here to these guys. Like, bro, I got, you know what I'm saying? We just fishing though, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause you gotta fish, you gotta keep your pole in the water. Don't get bored. Just keep it until that motherfucker, when that motherfucker, like, you gotta yank that motherfucker with all your motherfucking might. Boom. So that's what I did and shit. Now we here and shit. Shout out to 30 Records. I got much love and respect for them just for, and even accepting the negotiation and you know what I'm saying, because a lot of motherfuckers, it's either my way or the highway. Nigga.
So Thriller, so when I did my research, I know that is they a rock label?
Yeah, definitely. They a rock label. They probably had only like one rap artist before me.
Right.
So even I'm that type of guy, man. I'm a problem solver. So I take on challenges. You know what I'm saying?
And I think this would be a great challenge because I thought about that. I say, he got the opportunity to bring hip hop to this label. Right. The first hip hop artist signed to this label, basically. So, man, we want to congratulate you on that, man. Because that's a hell of an opportunity, man. And they giving you free reign, basically. Facts. To do what you want to do as far as your music, your creativity. They not limiting you in no way.
They letting me create. They don't care what beat I'm using. of course the shit got to be fire, but
Right. So how
and they
do
just
that?
here to support me and
Right.
like to actually be a team with me.
Right.
Like they not hoping I fail.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no ulterior. It ain't no like hidden motives with these people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like this, what it is. I talk to Nick. Nick is the like one. I talk to this guy damn near every day, and he hitting me up like, bro, what's up? How you doing? How was your holiday? You need anything? Just say the word. Bro, I want to come up and get in the studio session with you, just to vibe. You know what I'm saying?
So
People
like
don't do
you
that.
got, so
Label
like
owners
your
don't do that.
budget, so like your budget includes like anybody you want to work with,
Definitely.
far as producer,
Definitely.
artist,
Definitely.
like you got free reign to just, you know.
Producer, artist, studio, video,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
You know the little podcast, the shit they do in New York, Sway, all that shit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Drink Champs, whatever.
Right.
Anything that need to be
Mm-hmm. Right.
considered done, and they know I came in on my own. But
So like, because you know you can have a direction for artists as a label, but the artist got to have direction for itself.
exactly.
You know, and I know you got your own personality that you've been implementing to it. You know, and it's like with Vezo, even though he signed to Quality.
Right.
You know, Vez still, you know, movie making,
Right.
still making his videos every day, promoting himself, you know, without quality control.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, with you and your team, man, like, what's the process, man? How y'all been really, like, fathoming all this, man, and figuring all this out since the contract signing, man, and just finding the direction in far as where y'all want to go?
Man, honestly, man, we was just patient. We knew the shit was coming already.
Mm-hmm.
Some motherfuckers ain't on the boat no more. You know what I'm saying? There's no discredit to them or no shit like that. But cause I still hope they do good in life. But we already, I'm for a fact already ready for it. And the guys that I got around me, I prepared them for it already. I knew who was gonna damn near stick around. Some of the guys that went the other way, I probably didn't expect it, but it is, man, it's life, man. They gotta live their life. They made the best decision they thought for their damn self, and I won't ever be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no harsh feelings, ain't no grudge, ain't no shit. It is what it is. Shit, that's it, man. As long as it ain't taken away from my peace, my happiness, my family, my loyalty, my love, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. These people gonna talk, they gonna do this, they gonna do that. Meanwhile, I'm gonna keep moving forward, man. Stay in my lane. God told that lady don't look back. She looked back, she turned to a motherfucking pillar of salt.
Right.
Man, that shit, it ain't gotta be a real person telling somebody to do something. It's a metaphor.
Just don't look back.
Don't look back.
Right. Yeah. So after you sign your deal, is there any regrets? You know, no regrets, man. It's just all about work. All looking forward to 2024. You know, time to get things done. Basically.
Man, that's definitely, that should inspire me even more, man. It just showed me that I got that God ain't give up on me for sure. I ain't give up on myself. You know, and people is actually tuned in to me, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was my confirmation for the universe, like.
You understand your following. You understand your influence.
Facts.
And you understand, man, hard work pays off.
Facts.
Sometimes you might have to work 8 years, 7 years, 10 years.
Since I was 13.
You know?
I've been putting shit on the CD since I was like 13, 14 years old.
You know, I was talking to TDF. Hey, we had a Christmas special also today. And I was talking about consistency. Like,
shout out to you.
Yeah, you know, you could be doing something for 3 months, 6 months, 8 months. Sooner or later, when you get to have to put your money into it, you know, putting a lot of your time into it, you either gonna figure out, am I gonna keep doing this or I'm gonna walk away. But you got 120 more days, which will take you to a year after them 8 months. And after that year of you being consistent, then it becomes innately part of your central nervous system stimulant.
Facts.
You know, you doing it on automatic instead of telling yourself to do it.
Facts.
You know, so when did the rap, when did the game, man, when did your hustle become a part of your central nervous system stimulant, man, when you just got to the point where you was just on autopilot with your lyrics?
I think it was between. I ain't gonna lie. I think I became that nigga when I was like 17. Because man, I'm rapping around older guys and shit like that. I'm talking about smashing shit. And then after I get up out this booth, they know I'm finna go right back on Brown Street. Like I'm going to the ghetto where shit popping at. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going down, and I'm in the motherfucking middle of a war zone, a battlefield, man. I ain't thinking nothing of it. I ain't even really noticing that we at war. This is a battlefield. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still, and then you had those guys who would be like, "Hey, bro, nigga, that shit fire. Keep going." And then you had motherfuckers who act like they don't notice, but they do know. Them be the biggest motherfuckers who notice you.
And that's what I was saying.
People who act like they don't see you.
Yeah,
Or they don't
that's
know.
what I was telling TDFA. Long as you just keep doing you and putting it in their face, they notice you.
Right.
You know, because hey, you ever get, then you get to that point where they just gotta break it. Man, you know what, man? You know everything, man. I love you, man. I've been watching you, man. You know, but that be.
You want to be like, nigga, fuck this fake motherfucker. But at the same time, all right.
You gotta keep it business, gotta keep it professional.
That show humility in you, bro.
The God with it.
I'ma still take that, bro, because it's a plus anyway, nigga. Like you could have said fuck me or nah, I gotta fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? All right, so cool. You finally want to give me my an extra flower ain't gonna hurt me, man. Come on with it. And even if you faking right now, I hurt you now that really make you a fuck nigga because now you really like what I thought you would. But most of the time I didn't even think about you at all. I just see you passing. Hey, you say hey, I say hey. If not, man, I'll open the door for you, man. Let you walk in there, motherfucker. Man, I don't care about none of that shit that these motherfuckers care about. But that got a lot to do with where I come from. And, you know what I'm saying? Who I'm from, the good stock that I come from.
Right. You know, and it's Christmas, you know, man. So we want to talk to Max Hilly, man, about Christmas, man. What Christmas mean to you?
Nothing. But I can say that Christmas you get a chance to chill with your family, and you know what I'm saying, you get a chance to bring joy to people, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes around these times you get a feeling in your heart to do something for other people, you know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing about Christmas and all that shit. But I just refer to it as a holiday, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Muslim, alhamdulillah, you know, but I don't know, man.
So what's one of your most favorite things that you like to eat on Christmas?
I like chicken.
You like chicken?
Man, look, I think being a simple man is good. I ain't saying you can't be a rich simple man. Just be a simple man. You ain't gotta try all this hard shit to figure me out, man.
Right.
You know what's right and what's wrong. Treat me like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's one of the Christmas movies you came up on, man? You know, one of the ones that you watch every holiday, man. You probably your significant other, you, your kids, your family, like.
Y'all don't watch TV, man. Look, I don't watch TV.
He be in the booth all the time.
Dude, I don't watch TV worth shit. I can try to watch TV for 3 minutes. I can't watch that shit. But I grew up on, cause my mama, she into that shit. Shout out to my mama. Hey, my motherfucking, and my brothers and sisters, motherfucking, A Christmas Story. My favorite part when the little white dude get his damn tongue stuck on that damn pole. Christmas Story. Fuck else we used to watch. All around Christmas time. Nightmare Before Christmas. That was my shit when I was a little boy.
Then we would always watch Ice Cube movie.
Next Friday. Friday after next. You gotta watch that.
Yeah.
I'll get it. I'll give it to that. Shout out Cube too, man. Cube, what's happening, man?
Yeah. Shout out Cube.
And that motherfucking Big 3, that's the shit, dude. Man, we fuck around.
And we love that podcast you did with what's his name? Big Big Boy Neighborhood. Yeah, great podcast he just did, man. Ice Cube, man. And talking about, man, how they wasn't gonna mess Easy Money up, man. How everything had to be on point, man. That's real interesting, man. That's he went into that NWA story.
Fact.
So, tell us, man, what's one of the most meaningful gifts you ever got for Christmas?
My Uncle Victor got me in 2014, I think. He got me a touchscreen iPad and the microphone and shit like that for a studio to make a studio.
Your Uncle Demetri.
Yeah.
Shout out to Vito.
Vito, man. That's a real
All right,
guy.
yeah. Free Vito.
And I ain't never even get to tell him that yet. But I'm telling him now on here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, man. I love you and I appreciate you. I don't want to tear up or nothing because I'm still a man. You know, I got feelings and shit. But, nigga, I feel like that was one of the best gifts I ever got, man.
When you was 14?
Yeah. No, I was 24.
You was 24 and he got you that iPad.
But he got me a studio. You know what I'm saying? So that means that showed me that he was paying attention to me. You know what I'm saying? He ain't just...
He invested into what you was doing, right? Look down on it.
And I fuck what they say about my uncle, good man. I take care of his motherfucking family. My uncle ain't give me no drugs. My uncle ain't give me no gun. My uncle ain't had me go fuck over nobody or steal nothing or hurt nobody or nothing. My uncle gave me a motherfucking something that helped me get here, nigga. Right. Something that I can benefit from. Something that I actually did. Something that added on to my gift. You don't get that a lot from people. Right. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So it don't matter what our conversations are. Right.
Or what people's opinions be.
It's the gesture that he made. That gesture that he made. You know, it was people that told him, don't give me that shit. It's people that told him I ain't gonna do shit, be shit, nothing. I ain't mad at, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers said that nigga ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna get signed. Man, I'm not mad at them motherfuckers, man. I don't care about, I don't give a fuck about it. Oh, well. Because 10 times out of 10, you ain't gonna come in my motherfucking face and disrespect me or say no bullshit to me. I got people that love me and I got people that I love, and we standing on business.
And make sure you stand on business out there in 2024, man. Because at the end of the day, man, we gotta get serious, man. We gotta know what we doing. We gotta be aware of where we going. You know, we can't be just emotionally attached to the most trendy things.
Facts.
We have to sit back and we have to say to ourselves, why is all these people going in this direction? Why is this being the number one thing? So why is this being the number one thing that the voice is being promulgated or afraid? You know, anything, you know, why? You know, because at the end of the day, it's about you. It's about your own personality, being able to think for yourself. And it's about you carrying your own flag at the end of the day.
Definitely.
We got Hilly carrying his own flag, you know what I'm saying? He opening up the floodgates, you know, for a lot of artists within our community that he's able to, you know what I'm saying, bring in and associate with through the people that he know now.
Definitely.
You know, because his time has came in 2023.
And let me say this, big bro. Bro, don't look at the shit like, well, look at it how you want to look at it, but always understand this, man. A lot of y'all, even in my city, I don't know y'all motherfuckers, man, so I don't have nothing against y'all. If you want to speak to me, I'm going to speak to you. As long as you show me respect, I'm going to respect you. I don't give a fuck what side of town you from, east, west, north, south. Ain't no nigga pulling my coattail. Ain't no nigga running me. I run shit. I'm the boss. I'm commander-in-chief. Everybody that's with me, they following me. They respect me. I respect them. It's loyalty. It's a motherfucking hierarchy. It's a motherfucking chain of command. It's respect. We teaching each other how to grow and be men and women and all that shit. Man, don't listen to what people tell you about a motherfucker. If you can, or you get the courage, because I know sometimes people be squeamish of people and don't want to talk to people, and I get it. But ask for yourself, man. Or find out for yourself. Don't take what nobody said about you, man. I mean, don't take what nobody said about another person, because that'll.
So what you saying to come to you?
Come to me direct.
Come to
man,
the source. Don't go through a third. Yeah. Don't go through. I
ain't got my nose up. I ain't hating on nobody. I ain't hoping nobody don't make it. I ain't hoping nobody don't get signed after me. I ain't inherited my family's beef or my friends' beef or nothing. I'm standing on business now. Whatever, we ain't even gotta talk about whatever happens, because that's how bullshit get introduced to the game. Fuck all that, man. You show you real by being real. Stand on bit, man. Teach the youth and our peers, bro, that it's about self-respect, man, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we gotta lead by motherfucking example, man. So I want everybody to motherfucking like not give up on their motherfucking self, man, and not take shit that you don't understand personally. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we gotta stop. So we gotta just stop being emotional and start being strategic, man. We just gotta stop being strategic instead of emotional, man. You know, we can't take everything personal, man. We can't take Facebook posts and Instagram posts and what somebody's saying and direct it towards you. When you direct it towards you, that's because you fitting yourself in that shoe, you know, with something that you're doing in your life. So if you feel like you don't want to be that person that people is talking about, then do what you need to do for you, your people, your brand, and keep it moving. Sometimes, man, you can be so focused on you and so busy on what you got going on, you don't even hear that. You know, you don't hear a lot of the noise that's going on outside of your work ethic.
And then when is people gonna start being real? Like, when is motherfuckers gonna be the person that they is around their girl and their kids? Because if you the way that you is out in these streets to your girl and your kids, you shouldn't have a girl and no motherfucking kids, man. Treat these motherfuckers in the streets how you treat your motherfucking people, and the shit might go different for you, man. Treat people with motherfucking kindness and respect, man. Like, for real though,
because
man,
I understand what you're
we
saying.
be
Because
liking that shit.
no, because I understand what he's saying. You know, a lot of times because I got out of habit of going out with just a lot of guys.
Yeah.
Right? Because then another group of guys will take that offensive.
Fact.
4 or 5 of us. And then another group of guys don't know us. They looking at us, they taking it offensive. Here it is, got 10 guys together, and next thing you know, it's different negative emotions jumping off each other. And we just don't even know each other.
Definitely.
So what I did is I learned to, you know, partner up with my mate, partner up with my friend and his mate, his female mate or whatever. And, you know, we hang out as couples. And I learned that it's a more pleasant feeling. People speak to you more. They feel more friendly around you. You're able to talk to everybody. Because when people see you out as a couple, they look at you different.
Facts.
You know, so you probably got to switch it up a little bit, you know, in this era, man. Because like I say, when it's too much masculinity, people get offended by that. Not saying that you're trying to cause any harm, but it's just a perspective and people immaturity of how they looking at things. Mm-hmm. You don't mean no harm. You just hanging out with the fellas. But here it is, another group of guys look aside, it's taking y'all just hanging with it because y'all in numbers.
Right.
There's more power in numbers. People scared of numbers. And when you a black group of guys together, people scared of that. Right. So for you young guys out there, for you street guys out there, try hanging out with your woman and your friend and his girl sometime. It's a pleasant situation. It's a lot different.
Definitely.
So I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas out there, man. I want to tell everybody, man, as we going into the new year, man, it was about accomplishments. It was about results this year. Never get life twisted. Life is about accomplishments and results. This is the time of year where you celebrate that. You celebrate it with your family. You get to see family you ain't seen in a while. Get to be with family that you ain't been with a while, man. You know, respect your family, love on your family, man. Definitely. So we just want to shout out to Max Hilly, man, everything he been doing this year. And we want to give you a shout out for everything y'all been doing this year out here. You know, we've been noticing y'all, we've been watching y'all. Yeah. And like Max say, man, don't go through third parties, you know, if you're trying to, do work, trying to do some work together. And, you know, get with him.
With the feature shit, y'all, I don't want y'all to ever feel like no weird shit. I'm neglecting y'all on no fuck shit or no fake shit, man. But this is a business that I'm running, man. So I gotta move like this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I accept life for what it is, and I respect y'all. I got love for y'all, but I'm loyal to my family and to my craft and what I got to do. So I gotta handle business. So if we doing a feature or anything, I ain't saying I'm just gonna whack you over your shit or nothing. It's gonna come a point in time where you're gonna feel like I'm whacking you over your shit, whoever you is. But that's how it gotta be. But I'm willing to work with motherfuckers' budget and everything. But at the moment, ain't nothing free right now. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta pay for quality.
But we giving out charity.
The man is quality, man. You gotta pay for quality at the end of the day.
You hear me?
Definitely giving back, man. So, man, we hope you had a wonderful Christmas this 2023, man. We wish y'all a wonderful, happy New Year. Definitely. Going into 24. And, man, we'll see y'all in 24, man. And listen, it's up from here, man. Thank y'all for a wonderful year. Thank everybody that sit down and gave me an interview this year. Thank everybody who purchased the Yacht Life Chronicle sweatshirt, t-shirt, hat, bucket hat, anything, man. You know, shout out, man, to the whole gang, man. Shout out to everybody down at Creators Lounge, man. Definitely. Shout out to TDFA, man. Definitely. Shout out to all the podcasts in Saginaw, man. We love y'all, man. Definitely. You know, and man, listen, we just got to keep having a heart for each other, keep working with each other, keep helping each other work through that trauma.
Definitely.
You know, so like I said, you know, a lot of people ain't going to say that they have it. So them the ones that we really got to pay attention to. Them the ones we got to work with the most.
Definitely.
You know.
Look out for your people, man.
Look out for your people, man. So this is another edition of Yacht Life Chronicles where we are better together than separated.
That's all I was waiting for, dog. Come on, man. That's
so I'm going to get to him again, man. So I'm going to get to him, man. So I thank y'all for tuning in, man, to another edition of Yacht Life Chronicles where what?
We better together than separated, man.
There you go, man.
Bro, that's one of my favorite sayings,
man.